Hey, I'm Dusty Baker with the Giants. You're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome back to the Jim on Base show. We're here at the Play Ball Lunch with the great Dusty Baker. And Dusty, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Well, it's good to be here. And, looking out, I remember when they first built this stadium. And a lot of memories, a lot of victories, and, a lot of championships here in this stadium. When I look out the window, I don't remember all those buildings being over there, all those condominiums. I mean, this place is really, really changed and prospered.
Yeah, no big parking lot out there anymore.
No, I still see McCovey Cove, though.
Well, that's a good point. And since this is a kid of having kids here at the event, getting to meet the ball players, I was wondering, when you were a kid, who was someone you wish you could have lunch with that maybe you looked up to?
Well, hey, man, when I was a kid, my hero was Tommy Davis. I was a Dodger fan. And, being in Southern California. Then I became a Dodger and Giant fan when Bobby Bonds from our hometown signed, with the Giants. And Tommy Davis is the reason I wear number 12. And then I end up meeting a lot of my heroes. And I've met a few of my heroes that have disappointed me. And I wish I hadn't met them, but I met a couple like Tommy Davis and Sandy Koufax and Maury Wills and these guys that I looked up to that were just as great a guys as they were heroes. And, great ball players, but guys that mentored and helped me.
Great answer, and makes me wonder too, because I'm a big rock and roll guy. Who was your first concert, and if you were playing today, what would be like a song, your walk-up song?
Oh, my first concert. Boy. Actually, my first concert when I was a kid, my mother used to make me go to these opera things in Southern California, which I couldn't stand at the time. But I think my first concert might have been, I think it was Ike and Tina Turner in Spirit at Winterland.
Wow. Not there anymore.
No, and I'll tell you, I mean, we went there a lot. We'd go to Freeborn Hall in Davis, California. We saw everybody that was coming to and fro from San Francisco. And I remember one of the best concerts I went to. I ran into Bob Brilling. We sat there together with Tom Petty and Heartbreak when he had I think he did like 10 or 12 nights or something like that at the Fillmore. And so, we came over every weekend. It was either the Fillmore, Winterland, or it was Freeborn Hall in Davis. We saw you name them. We saw it. And then when I was living in San Francisco, my favorite venue was Slim's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not there anymore either now.
Yeah, and we saw everybody there, you name it. Simply Red, Maceo Parker, and James Brown Band. You name Funkadelic. We saw everybody there, and I'm telling you, this is the greatest music town in the world. And then every time I went to New York, I saw Herbie Mann live at the Village Gate. We'd hang at the Village, and so I'm a music man. Oh, I think I saw Bob Marley one of his last concerts at Freeborn Hall. Yeah, in Davis. Yeah, Steve Miller Blues Band. I hang with Elvin Bishop. He's my fishing partner. I met John Lee Hooker with him, and then they turned me on to when I got to Chicago. Then I hung with Buddy Guy. And I love them. And so, musicians I probably have more in common with them than anybody, but the musicians love sports and we love music.
That's a great answer, because 2 nights ago I was in London. I just got back.
Dang.
Yeah, I saw The Who at Royal Albert Hall.
Did you really?
With Eddie Vedder and Robert Plant.
Oh yeah, well I know Eddie Vedder was a big baseball guy. He's a Cubs fan, I think.
Yeah.
And whenever I go to different towns, I play the venue, I play music from that town, and I know the last time when I was in Seattle. That's where Pearl Jam's from. That's where Eddie Vedder's from, and I put Pearl Jam, Hendrix, and Quincy Jones on. And so whoever's from that area, that's what I would do.
Well, I know you got to go. Thanks for giving me some time. It was a lot of fun talking music with you.
Yeah, hey man, we can talk all day music.
Maybe one day.
All right, man.